Hello, welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, the Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for the finale of Andor Season 2. But before we get into that, let's get the house clean out of the way. Share, I'm to leave a like, comment below, let me know your thoughts on Andor, and of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I will greatly appreciate it. Now, all that out of the way, let's get into the review, shall we? So, it's officially over. This amazing ride that, honestly, based off of one sentence in the opening crawl of the very first Star Wars, we got Rogue One. A lot of people laughed at it. To me, personally, it's the best Disney Star Wars movie out of all of them, and it might be the best Star Wars movie overall. That's just me personally. Then we get Season 1. It was amazing television. We're like, did we really need a show about Andor? We have Rogue One. That was cool, but I don't think we need to focus on just him. I feel like we should do other stories, the Old Republic, the New Republic, all the Republics before we get to Andor. And then Season 1 comes in, and it's like one of the best televisions ever. Then Season 2, we're so amped up for it. Oh, we're doing 3 episodes a week? I don't know. Turns out to be a great device, because they were truly a movie masterpiece, 3-hour epics with 2 breaks in between. Overall, I still wish we went week to week, just because I don't want to say goodbye yet. And also, this show did a phenomenal job with an easy transition into Rogue One. As soon as it was over, I actually put Rogue One on. I thought I would give it the day, maybe I would watch it tonight, but nope, I had to get it going now. I was that amped up for it, and boy, there's just a lot more context within the film, especially when they're at the Rebel base and seeing the people talk like, hey, this person went through that, this person went through that to get here. I will say, however, out of the 4 arcs, if I had to rank them, at the bottom would be the first set, just because, again, everything was in on all cylinders, except for whatever side quest Andor was on when he was dealing with those other rebels with the ship before he got and picked up Bix. That, I still don't see what the purpose was within that, and it really brought it down for me. And again, that was the most where you really needed, like, okay, episode 1 was okay, episode 2, okay, yeah, that was fine, episode 3, oh yeah, this is great. Then after that, I would probably put this arc within it. That's not to say I didn't like the ending. I love the finale. It really did feel like a closure on every character that we have come to know who is still alive. What happened to Deidre was very fitting. She had it coming, although at the same time, man, she just kept getting undermined at every single turn. But yeah, at the same time, this is what she deserved. Of course, we know where Andor ends up. We know where K2 ends up. Great seeing their interaction within this. It was great seeing Kayla's ending, Mothra, everyone, just seeing where everyone ended up on it. That was really, really good. And episode 10 was one of the strongest episodes of the whole entire season. It was just, and again, to keep the ranking going, the second week will probably be second, and then last week's arc, those 3 episodes were the best television I've ever watched. That was the easiest 3 hours I ever did. And I really thought this arc could really top it, especially with how great episode 10 was, dealing with Lupin, how he sacrificed himself, everything that he sacrificed for, and how that was the ongoing theme throughout the whole entire way. Like, look, this guy was willing to die because of this. He's on to something. He's willing to risk everyone else, but not himself. Once he's like, yeah, no, this I'm willing to die for, we should really listen. And man, that scene in episode 12, when they get her back to Fluff, what was the planet? It's the big fight. Anyway, but when they get back to their base, and Andor is talking with the leaders of the rebellion, and they're going, well, no, we're not going to listen to Lupin. I'm like, oh my God, they're pissing me off. Like, I was literally going, I forgot what his name is, but Leia's dad or whatever. I was literally like, man, I'm glad your planet blows up and you're in it. Like, that's how mad I am at you during this moment for not listening. I was like, come on, Mothma, help me out, help me out, help me out. She's going, yes, you have clearance to do this, you have clearance to do that. Go out, they have a conversation, Andor, and I don't remember a lot of the characters' names, but Mothma sends her over to go talk to him. They have a nice little conversation. Again, I liked a lot of things that we did in episode 12. It was just 10 was so amazing, dealing with Lupin and how Kayla was just going through that hospital, really felt lived in the bomb, and having a flashback of seeing how their dynamic was, how it was more father-daughter than just a close friendship. Really, really enjoyed that. Episode 11 was good in some aspects. The only thing I didn't like overall within this arc is during the battle where they're like, okay, no, we need to get you out of here. We need to go back to our base, and you need to explain, and they will take you in. And then the rebels are there, not the rebels, the Empire's there, and the guy's gonna say, I'm gonna close the door. And Andor's like, no, don't. And I was like, okay, what do you got planned? And their plan was literally just to sit there. I don't get why he was saying, don't shut the door, because if they shoot it, then they don't get stunned. If they don't get stunned, then they just have to hope the door stays closed enough where K2 comes in and cleans house, right? Or maybe he had to keep the door open so that they stay far away and they didn't feel comfortable walking closer. I don't know. I just needed some explanation, because I really just did not get why Andor was like, yeah, don't keep the door open. Because I was like, you played yourself, dude. You played yourself. When the stun came in, they're like, oh, crap. Well, that sucks. But yeah, besides that, I really did enjoy everything. I liked the conversation between Lupin and that rebel within the Empire, and then how Lupin just decided to kill him. I enjoyed everything that we did with Lupin and how he was the ongoing theme. I liked everything that we did at the end. I like where everyone ended up. Man, it was just an amazing ride, man. It was an incredible show, and I am just really sad for it to go away. Again, I do wish this was week to week, because this would have only been episode 4, and we would have had 12 minus 4 is 11, 10, 9, 8. We would have had 8 weeks left in order to do it. Always use your fingers. Talking about this show and the amazingness that it is. Again, maybe we wouldn't have as much as impact if we would have had wait week to week, because, you know, those stories were connected so much. And of course, you know, finding out Andor had a son this whole time and he never knew because he sacrificed himself, and he'll never know, and she'll never know if he's alive. Or maybe she does know. I don't know. There's still a lot of things that we can explore. But yeah, this story really does seem like it wrapped up pretty well. But yeah, I had a great time with it. I loved it. One of the best TV shows of the year, maybe if not the best TV show of the year. Hell, even go back to last year. It's probably one of the best TV shows in the last 2 years. I think I enjoyed this more than House of the Dragon. I think I enjoyed this more than what other TV shows I watched. Not Shogun. Fallout. I think I enjoyed it more than that. This year, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Invincible, and again, some other shows that I've seen as well that I just... Reacher. I think I enjoyed Andor more than all of those shows so far, so I think this one might be number 1. But yeah, it was just a great ride. Again, I have no really complaints. Like, I'm really sitting here thinking about other problems I have, but besides that one piece of blocking or within the script where Andor's like, no, don't close the door, I really have no problems whatsoever. Because even though I was versely mad at the rebellion saying, no, we can't do that, then it's still, you know, it was part of the story. It made an impact, and, you know, that is how the rebellion was. And again, it also shows insight as to how they fall once we get to episode 7. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Leave a like if you made this far within a review. I do greatly appreciate it. And again, hit that subscribe button, as I am trying to grow into my YouTube career. And until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Lemon Studios.